Spend a little time with wolves, and you develop an appreciation for their majesty. This memorable face-to-face encounter occurred while shooting a story for Pet Pals TV at Wolf Park near Purdue. So I jumped at the chance to talk to Katie Cleary. She's an actress who is one of the world's most prominent animal activists and documentary filmmakers. She's currently working on a film about wolves called Protectors of the Wild.
I see wolves as compassion and love within the pack.
They're one of the most persecuted species, I believe, in history. So, you think of the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. It's a myth. These poor animals have been slaughtered left and right since, the 1900s. And that's why there's only about 5,000 in the continuing United States, not including Alaska and of course, Canada.
The documentary will be Katie's third. It aims to bridge the gap between conservationists, hunters, and cattle ranchers.
The reason why I thought the third documentary, Protectors of the Wild, needed to be about wolves, because we've covered all the rest of the species in our first documentary, Give Me Shelter, and then the one with Clint Eastwood that we just finished called Why on Earth, that came out in 2022.
Katie's passion for the Earth's animals began at an early age.
Originally from Chicago, and grew up with a single mom, and would rescue animals from the time I probably started walking. I would say when I was about 11 years old, we would rehabilitate all different species of wildlife, from baby birds that had fallen out of a nest to baby squirrels. We would bottle feed them.
Katie felt divinely drawn to this wolf project.
It started with a wolf ring. To be honest, I was looking for a sign. I was asking for a sign, and I walked into a jewelry store, and this couple was making these beautiful endangered species pendants and rings and jewelry, and I thought, wow, that's incredible. I saw the wolf, and immediately I thought, I'm going to buy that ring, and then asked for another sign. So the next day, we got asked to be a part of the Realist Wolves Coalition. So we've been a part of that coalition for about 3 years. It's a group of organizations from around the world that are fighting for the protection of wolves and the reintroduction into states like Colorado.
So far, the documentary has taken her all over North America.
We've gone to Yellowstone, we've gone to Canada, we've gone to, New York, to a sanctuary, beautiful wolf sanctuary there, and in California.
How far along on this project are you?
So we're halfway done. We didn't have a budget for it, unfortunately. So I was able to raise money for Why on Earth, and I used my savings to produce Give Me Shelter, my first one.
They want to coexist with us. They don't wish us harm.
If people want to contribute to Protectors of the Wild and trying to get this finished, how do they do it? What do they need to do?
Well, please, if you can, donate on peace4animals.net. If you would like to help us with, the rest of the funding for Protectors of the Wild.
Making Protectors of the Wild and her other documentaries is part of a much larger commitment.
Each of us has a calling on this earth to raise awareness and make this earth better than the way we found it.
For they are the Protectors of the Wild.
I can't wait to see the finished documentary. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Steve Schweitzer.